The Steelers brought in Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, and they signed Kyle Allen, revamping the quarterback room. And the NFL draft is right around the corner. So the question is, should the Pittsburgh Steelers draft a quarterback if one falls to them? Now, this is only if a quarterback falls to the Steelers in the second round. That's the question. Should the Steelers draft a quarterback that falls to them in the second round, one that they had a high grade on, maybe thought that, we like this guy. We could see him leading our team, but he's probably not going to be there. One of those type of situations, should the Steelers go ahead and make that move? In my opinion, I think so, because if you look at the situation, you bring in Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, those guys are motivated. Both guys are coming in motivated. Steeler fans got high hopes for both guys, but you have to be prepared for anything, man. Anything can happen. We've seen it, all the workouts and all that stuff. Sometimes it just don't translate, the talks and all that, man. It just has to translate to good play on the field. And you just have to be ready. You don't want to be stuck. And Russell Wilson, in his stake, you look at he could come in and change the offense, bring the Steelers back looking relevant, and people say, man, there's those Steelers again, maybe win a division, and fans are happy, everybody's happy, things are just looking up in Pittsburgh once again, and he may want a nice compensation for that. That may cost you. He may play his way out of Pittsburgh, and you may say, wow, Russell, he played well, but we don't want to pay that type of money because he took the veteran minimum, with no questions asked. I'll take it, prove it deal. And now he's proven it. He say, okay, well, now it's time. I showed you that I'm not washed up and I want paid. So, you may say, price too steep. We got other guys that we have, that we need to pay and things like that. Or it can go the other way, and he could flame out and it could look like it's all over and he's washed up. And you could say we've seen enough and you want to bring in Justin Fields. So you move on and you go to Fields, and Fields got all the attributes, big arm, he can run, fast guy and all that good stuff. Coming in, hard worker. That's all you hear is Fields is hard work, man. But like I said, it may not pay off, and you bring in Fields and things just don't work. It just didn't happen. So now where you at? Kyle Allen, he's just a third guy. You're not going to really give him a true shot. So, now you're back in the quarterback carousel again. Looking, searching, hoping, and maybe reaching, so you draft a guy. If one falls to you, like I said, only if one falls to you that you believe can lead your franchise, that can be your guy, not just picking a guy just to pick a guy, just to have a quarterback, young guy on the roster, but somebody who you believe in, I think you should think about doing that. That way they could sit behind Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, see the hard work, the preparation, and they can learn how to be a pro, by two good role models that puts in hard work, and then they're not thrust right into the position. Some quarterbacks are not ready to go out there, year one, so they can get some time to learn how to be a pro, learn the system, learn how to go about things. And when it's time, they can get in there. And if you look at it, you can say, hey, what if Russell Wilson, plays to the level and you want to keep him around? It's good, but it's not good enough to where he can price himself out. And you can say, hey, well, maybe we can do something. And you've seen something in Justin Fields in the preseason training camp, and you want to hold on to him as well. And you're like, well, now we have this young guy. All right, well, that's a good situation to have because both of your quarterbacks worked out for you, so now you can potentially trade the young guy if you want, You could potentially trade him, get some picks to a team that needs him or whatever, but you'll be in a good position and with your quarterbacks, and you don't want to have to revamp. And I know it's just a 1 year thing, and the Steelers just did it this year, but you want to prevent from having to do that in the future. So you keep you a guy around, because the quarterback position is just that important, man. You need the quarterbacks, and I know in this draft you need a tackle, wide receiver, corner, other positions, but that's why I said second round. Second round. And Michael Penix, a guy like that, using him as an example because he has a visit with the Steelers. So he's a guy coming to visit with the Steelers, maybe some interest there. So that's the only reason why, I'm using Michael Penix, as an example. So I think that may be a good idea, man. Like I said, you won't be reaching. That'll keep you from reaching in the future for a quarterback, if you need. And as far as the other draft picks, you get your tackle in the first round. Your tackle or receiver, whatever one you value, you see fit. May one go tackle because you want to, if you're going to get the quarterback in a second, then there may not be a tackle or center in the third. So you go tackle, center first round. You get your quarterback one only if he's your guy that you believe in, really, really believe in. You get him, and then you got 2 third-round picks from, you get an additional third round from the trade. So you got 2 third-round picks, and you can go receiver, corner there. It's a deep receiver draft, and you can still get what you need in a draft if you do happen to take a quarterback that you like in the second round. So you can fill up, the rooms and the positions that you need, even taking a quarterback in round 2. But you have to be prepared, for anything in the league, man, especially at the quarterback position, man. You don't want to be looking to sign guys late in the year, calling guys off the couch and stuff like that. I know it can work out for you. You've seen it happen with Cleveland, and Flacco came and he led them to the playoffs with some good play and stuff like that. But stuff like that don't happen too often, and you just can't bank on things like that. So you want to kind of have your guys in place, especially if you're a team like the Steelers. They normally have a quarterback in place, they're the franchise guy. So you kind of want to get back to your old ways of having your guy, your centerpiece there. You did Terry Bradshaw, your Big Ben quarterback that's going to be there, that's going to lead your team. So what do you guys think about that? I believe, in my opinion, man, that would be a nice move for the Steelers. Michael Penix, if they are interested in him, Michael Penix, fast guy, 4'4", 40. Only thing about he's big arm, he can make all the throws. Left-handed quarterback, he can spin it, accurate, can throw the nice deep ball and things like that. Only thing about Michael Penix, he has some injury history, injuries, things like that. And he's a smaller guy, kind of got that Tua Tagovailoa, Bryce Young body style, smaller frame guy. So it'll be concerning to see a guy like that if he's going to be able to hold up. So you definitely would have to beef the line up, if you're the Steelers, if you're interested in a Michael Penix or a guy or whoever, like I said, just using Michael Penix because he's scheduled to come to the Steelers, for a visit. So he's just the example put out there. So whoever the guy, the Steelers may like. So, yeah, draft coming up. The quarterback room is filled. You got Russell, motivated Russell. You got motivated Fields. You got Allen there just, in case. But I still think that, if a guy that you like, that you really like, falls and is waiting there, kind of like Joey Porter Jr., you get him and put yourself in a position, stay ahead of the game, and do yourself some justice in the future. So we'll just have to see what the Steelers do. Draft coming up, and let's see. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.